discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. This week, we watched the March 30th, 1998 edition of Raw is War, and I have no match card for you guys,
Boop.
actually. Well, obviously, you got to keep listening now, to
You're
find out
sucked in now, girl. Also, we're
what.
both holding the mic and it's it's about to be a wreck for the rest of you
No,
girls. Like,
no, 100%. We said it's prop o'clock, and no one's gonna stop me. Thank you very
thank you.
much.
It's prop o'clock, and I am always clocked in when it's prop o'clock because guess who loves a prop? You and me.
Absolutely.
Me and
No.
you and me.
Yeah. Something to do with my hands? Absolutely. So,
Boop.
so this is the day after WrestleMania 14.
A
So,
serve.
I absolutely a serve. We love the day after WrestleMania. It's always like a roller coaster of emotions, and
It's crazy.
it's
And I forget so far, I forget every time that the one after WrestleMania is the most turn. It's like it's just insane. It's like it's I was saying to Xavier, it's like it kind of gives like the Housewives reunion where it's like all condensed, like all the problems get like condensed and then new ones are like launched forward. Like I don't know. It's just it's but Xavier was like, it's more like the season finale is WrestleMania, and then like the first episode of season one
is this.
is this. And it was turned. It was so turned. It was so amazing. And we watched it yesterday, which normally we watch the episode immediately and then or watch the episode and then immediately record while it's fresh.
Right.
And we were like Yap 3000 yesterday. And so we
Absolutely.
just ended up watching the episode. And because I didn't think we were doing anything podcast related, we engaged in recreational activities, in legal
Yes, we
recreational
did.
activities. And I normally don't do that because I like to be sharp focused and in taking the information like fully unencumbered.
Mm-hmm.
Watching this episode on a little Eddie, a little Miss
With a little
Eddie
zesty,
with
little.
with a little extra zing zing. I
Mm-hmm.
was gooped, gagged, seated,
Hooked on
turned.
phonics, girl.
I'm not kidding. I was literally like,
I love it.
it
I
was
love
so
it.
amazing. It was so let's see, like I took a lot of notes, so let's see what it even says. We're all learning right now. We're all
No,
gonna
let's
learn together right now.
absolutely. So, if you are new here, you are in luck. That was Kelsey, and if
Boop.
you are not so new, my name is Xavier. I'm here to help you out. If you listened for like 3.5 minutes and didn't need an intro, proud of you. Welcome to this.
Welcome. I'm so sorry. Immediately again, we're so yap these
Oh,
days. I don't know.
no,
I
I've
apologize.
and especially because I've like moved this like into my bedroom.
I'm
So
too
now I'm
safe and
really just like,
secure.
no, absolutely. Yeah. Nothing can get
Yeah,
me here, no monsters.
I'm the
Um,
same. I'm in my
but
domain and no one can hurt me.
but all right, let's get into it, guys. So this one
Boop.
opens with some fanfare, some Disney-esque
Girl,
music
I
for
felt like
some
I was on
reason.
the Indiana Jones ride at wherever that is. Is it MGM? Who knows? Is it even
Right.
called MGM? Hollywood Studios? Who
Anymore,
knows?
I'm not the one.
Couldn't
I don't
tell
know.
you.
But it was like a recap of WrestleMania 14. So we were like, okay, like great. Obviously, if you didn't catch the pay-per-view, that's an important thing to,
To do.
get caught up on, sure. I just
Hmm.
wasn't expecting a brass section to accompany this. I just
And
wasn't in the cards for me.
it was so like somehow it was like if it was graduate high school graduation by way of Star Wars, like there was an epicness to it, but there was still
Right.
kind of that like we march collegiate vibe. Like I don't know, do you know what I
Mm,
mean? Like there was
yes,
a
absolutely.
I don't know, but it was so weird and no talking. No
Mm,
talking. It was
right.
just clips and this like da 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 da. Well, that's Star
Yeah,
Trek,
just
but
a
you
lot of
guys know what
pomp
I
and
mean.
circumstance about it. And you're just like,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I get it, it's WrestleMania, but like I was just like interesting choice. Especially considering like just the absolute breakneck 90s-ness that is the rest of the episode.
So true. What a
Because
departure.
no, absolutely. So Raw is emanating out of Albany, New York, and the show opens up with Vince McMahon giving us the Vince McMahon strut, and he has a brand new title design. So this is the last. Stone Cold is like the last champion to hold the Winged Eagle belt, like officially, and then this is like a just a circular, bigger version, kind of the same design.
It's big, huh?
Is big.
And this
It's
isn't the
new, it's
same
shiny.
belt
No,
that they have today, right?
no. It's seen many an iteration.
Okay. Because I
Um,
figured, because I know there's like the changing of the plates is like this whole big thing where they change the plates on the side,
oh,
right?
yeah.
Which I
The
love.
nameplates on the side. Yeah, it
Very
used to
such a
be.
serve.
I don't know if it like the nameplates were so involved. It used to literally just be like your name plate. Like, yeah.
Cute. Love
Um,
that. Obsessed with
so,
that. They boo him down though when he comes
oh,
out. They boo him.
absolutely.
They boo my Mr. Vince McMahon
They were so loud about it too.
down.
They were
Albany
not
was
gonna let him
turned.
speak.
Hell no. Albany
Mm-mm.
was ready to pop at any moment and pop they did.
Oh, absolutely. They had a huge pop for Stone Cold Steve Austin when he comes out. He just marches his ass down to the ring, grabs the new belt, chucks the old belt down, runs up to the ring post, and gotta get his kudos. He said, "Thank you. I'll
Boom.
be taking that." Hmm.
And that's mine, thank you.
100%. Vince tries to do that thing that all, people in control do when they've been caught with egg on their face and they try to backpedal and gaslight and pretend like Vince did not say that he, oh hell no, did not want Stone Cold Steve Austin to be the WWF championship, but here we are, alas, alack. And now Vince has to chew on his own words,
Stupid.
and with just a pained expression, he goes on to say that he's proud of Stone Cold Steve Austin and that together they might become, together Stone Cold might become the greatest champion of all time. Stone Cold basically retorts with a I know you hate me. I hate
Boo.
you. There's no we. That's a weird and wild thought.
I don't speak
Um,
French, bitch.
and then Vince says, he tries to say, like, you're a hell of a guy. And then in some kind of weird Freudian slip, he goes, like, I love you, which Stone Cold was not gonna let slide. He made Vince, like, say it into the microphone, repeat it louder, made sure the person who bought the $10 ticket in the nosebleeds is, like, absolutely got every bit of that enunciation. So here we are, you know?
It was so crazy. But then the best part was he finally makes him say it and he goes, well, I love you too. Whatever.
Right.
It was
And then
so
moves
funny.
on
It's
and like
so
moves on.
funny. I
Um,
love it.
oh, absolutely. And basically he goes, I am not going to be doing anything different. I don't know why you thought that I would, considering all of the evidence to the contrary up to this point. And then Vince decides to give Stone Cold Steve Austin an ultimatum, which I don't know. Again, what about that man says, challenge me? So
I'm not gonna pay. Like, what do we're not learning ever at all.
yeah. So
Ever at all.
no. So basically, Vince offers the easy way and the hard way. Stone Cold requests some clarification, like he's at a spelling bee. He's like, "Can I get the origin, please?" Uh,
Yeah.
um, and he's like, basically, the easy way is you do what I want. And then the hard way is you're gonna end up doing what I want anyway, and I can't think of a threat, so I won't. And you're like, okay, thanks, Vince. Thanks for coming out here with that one.
Thanks.
Um,
Yeah. Good one.
Stone Cold, in a classic little bit, goes, Well, it's such an important decision. Can I have maybe 10 seconds to think about it? And then he's out here, he turns around, he's like comically like selling to the crowd. Like you could practically like see the cartoon smoke like above his head.
Mhm.
And then he stuns Vince immediately. He turns around,
Such
just
a
hits him with a
serve.
stunner. I love it.
Such a serve. It's so good. And it's funny because I didn't see it coming and I don't know why. I didn't assume that was gonna happen. And so suddenly I was like, it really shocked. I was like, oh my God. I was like, it's my
No,
favorite. It's my
love to
favorite
see it.
scene. I love it. Like, ah, this is so great because Vince, I will say, does such a good job at being this role because it's like he
Yes,
almost has you, and then he says that one thing that fucks it up. Like he
right.
almost, and then you're like, "Ah." And also, I don't like that, and this is just personal preference. I don't like when people just can't come out and say, like, hey, my bad, sorry.
Fumbled
Like
that
I
bag.
shouldn't fumbled that back. Like I fucked up, whatever. And just went right for the what do you mean? I've always been proud of you. I've always girl, check the
Right.
track. Hit like play the clip again, Martha.
But
Like
that's
what
why
do you
he's
mean?
evil. That's
I
why he's
know, and he's
evil.
so good at it. And it
He's
like
playing
it really
games.
he playing games and it really does give like that corporate speak a little bit of like we'll
Mm.
circle back, we'll have a
Right, right,
meeting, we'll
right.
form a what do you call it? Like a
Think tank.
yeah, like one of those, like a group or like a
Mm.
sub something. You guys know what I mean. I don't know. I don't work in corporate America,
Focus
but
group.
thank you. A focus group. Like we'll, as per my last email, like he
Right.
kind of edges into that and it's so fierce. And again, it's like, why did we think Stone Cold was gonna do anything else? You guys are dumb.
Dumb, big dumb.
Whatever, but boop.
But that takes us into our opening contest, and we love to see it. This is just great. It's the Legion of Doom with Sunny, fresh off of their sweet, sweet return and
I'm so
victory
happy.
in the 15-man battle royal last night. And they are taking on Jose and Jesus
The
of Los
was,
Boricuas. Here they
yeah.
are, yeah, and it's just funny because they just like this total squash, total.
It
They're
literally was the match was 14 seconds.
right.
And you
Uh,
were like, and you were like, okay, so that's my dad and my uncle.
no, literally, I was like, this is getting ridiculous out here. I was like, that
Horrible.
absolutely absurd. Um,
And
go
I
ahead.
will say, I will. So Sunny is wearing the same WrestleMania look, which honestly I'm fine with because she looks so hot.
Right, if that's just like part of the bit now, like I'm
And
happy
that's
for
part
it.
of the bit, sure, because it's such a serve. And honestly, like, get your money's worth, girl. Like, I know that costume probably wasn't cheap. There's like chains and pleather, and like it's a whole thing, and it fits you like a glove. Like, you better get your money's worth, girl, and get out there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. And LOD obviously looks amazing too in their new little get-ups and their new haircuts and their new face
Right.
paint. I mean, they executed a truly sensational doomsday device. I mean,
Yeah, it was great.
I
Oh,
miss them so bad. But yeah, the match was truly 14 seconds. It was just like, hey, remember LOD and how much you love them? Here they are again.
yeah, no, they do what they do. And then Sunny grabs the microphone after she hits us with a description of the Legion of Doom. She calls them it's LOD 2000. She
Boop.
said twisted steel and sex appeal. I'm like, "Oh, we love to see it.
I
Pop
want that as a
off."
tramp stamp. Like,
No,
what do you mean? Like,
100%.
I'm like, it made me feel slutty. Like, I was like,
Mhm.
ooh, like, what is twisted steel? I don't even know. Like, whatever. Twisted steel and sex appeal. Like, I don't know. I just like love to see it, love to hear it, love to see
Listen,
it.
take me there.
Take me
Ta-
there. Take me. And they are providing the fantasy. Like LOD has always provided something like a fully
like some
formed
theatrics
top to
always.
bottom. Yes, like a like an actual story. And adding Sunny like is just giving it that little razzle dazzle. I'm into it. I'm sorry if you bitches hate it. I don't care.
I
Twisted
don't
Steel and
care.
sex appeal.
I like
I'm
it.
gonna
I'm
get
here.
Twisted Steel and
Sex
sex appeal.
appeal. Those are the name of your guns now.
It's the gun
Bam.
show. Boop.
Absolutely. So that takes us into a backstage segment with Kevin Kelly, and he's at the security office, and we find out that Vince called the police
Pussy
on Stone
shit.
Cold
Oop.
Steve Austin.
Sorry.
Listen, say it
Some
loud, say it proud, say it with the chest.
fucking
Uh,
little bitch narc shit. I don't
no.
like that. You're
Mm-hmm.
calling the cops on your employee when
Mm-hmm.
you went in the wrestling ring with him, and I know it wasn't a match, but like what were you expecting to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's not the first time you've been stunned.
And I love this that no, well, one, Vince is absolutely acting a baby fool, and two,
A baby fool.
I love that
Le fou.
Kevin Kelly goes, wait, but I have the tea. Like one of the members of the
Kevin.
DOA went and ahead and informed Austin that Vince called the police. And he said, and I quote, Vince McMahon doesn't have the balls to arrest me. End quote. And he said it and he's like, and that's a quote. Like he had to
And
like
I am
reiterate.
quoting.
He was like, Vince, do not fire me. This is his words. These are not my words.
And well, he's not
So
wrong.
funny.
And I have to say, love the DOA. And you guys know how I feel about the DOA. I don't really get it. I never will, whatever.
Right.
But I do love that the DOA went up 1 point in my book because they were like, Vince called the fucking cops, just so
Right.
you know. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's weird. And I
Right.
just wanted you to know too. And
Mm-hmm.
I like that because what I will point out is a cop in the area.
No, absolutely. I'm Waze, bitch.
I
Uh,
know. I'm like, report.
like, is he still there? Yes,
And I'll be
absolutely.
like, we'll be walking and I'll just be like, mm-hmm, he's over
Mm-hmm.
there.
Um, the way I'd be driving by cops looking guilty just based on like skepticism. Like I didn't do anything, but I don't trust them. So yo.
Well, you know me. I don't
I
even
was
have to
like,
explain
don't pull
myself.
out of there.
I'm like,
Don't pull out of there.
and no, I'm flicking my eyes to the rear view like this.
You better not. You better not. No, forever and always. Um,
Oh,
so
whack.
our next contest is Kurgan with Jackal
I
taking
literally
on
wrote,
Chains.
Kurgan versus Chains for what, by the way?
For what? For what?
Why?
For I want to say 4 minutes of the clunkiest bumps. It
Ugh.
looked like Kurgan couldn't give the bumps, and it looked like Chains didn't want to take them. It
Boo.
was not a good time.
It
We get a
was
side by side, like a cutaway, because clearly the match wasn't the
bigger.
mustard. Um,
The match
so
wasn't the
I don't even know what
mustard.
that means, but yeah,
I like it.
of Vince like pacing back and forth in the back, like waiting by the entrance so that he can be right there to tell his story when the
He
police come.
he is one of those kids in class that was like, you didn't collect the homework. Shut the fuck up, Vince.
Right, right, and shut up.
Shut up.
What's Minkus from Boy Meets World? That it's that kid. There,
Ew.
um,
I
but
hate it.
um, I No, oh, my next note is nothing Kurgan does look smooth, and this is that thing, like that proof that like Vince just loves a big beefy dude. Like
Because
he loves a big beefy dude. That's
he
like his
does.
favorite thing, and it doesn't matter. Talent does not matter.
Talent, she
Re
has none.
relate. Re
She goes home to nothing. Do you know that?
no, but
It
that's
was
beautiful.
it's RuPaul on SNL, and they do this skit where it's just like she's like a church lady or whatever. She goes, she's trying to like hype up this girl. I don't know, I have to send it to you, but he goes, she has nothing. She goes home to nothing. Like it's so amazing, but
Oh, I
either
love it.
way. But yeah, basically that's it. Kurgan, talent, he has nothing. He goes
It's
home to nothing.
It's just he's just a big dude, and it's just so awkward watching him wrestle.
And you
And
remember when we were advertised Brachus relentlessly? And guess who never came?
never showed up. I ain't never.
Brachus.
No. And you know
And
what?
I'm
That's
okay with
that's
it.
fine. I
I'm
sounded
happy
like
about it.
no, because bracket sounds like something you contract. Like you know what I mean? Like
You
oh
need to
shit,
get
got the
your
brackets.
you need to get your annual vaccine against the Brachus.
No,
It's approaching
100%.
Brachus
It
season.
sounds like a dead disease, you know?
It does, like the bubonic plague making a resurgence. But when I saw Kurgan, I was like, he's just a Brachus mold, like
Right.
for the big man that just smacks. Like, I don't
Right.
know. And if at that point, just give me Vader because he's also doing moonsaults. I don't want to see
Right.
this big man.
Right.
I don't care.
Right. Um,
Boo.
but speaking of the plague, Kurgan hits us with his finisher, the paralyzer,
I hate
and
those
for
black.
some reason, all of his fingers are just black tipped. Just
I
tipped, just like he dunked just his fingertips in the inkwell. Just like he went to Party City and got the witch tips. Like, what are you doing, girl?
He has, I said it looked like those little things you put on your fingers to flip through pages faster. It's
Ah,
also giving the White Walkers in the game, or they're the others in the books. They just have like dead black fingers. Like that's what it looks like. Like
yeah,
it's
it's like
just
Dumbledore when he tried to kill the thing.
Zumblizzle. If you ever listen to the audiobooks of Harry Potter, and I know that J.K. Rowling is a turf ass
Heinous
bitch and we
beast.
hate
Yeah.
her and whatever. But if you ever listen to the audiobooks, the way they make the voice of what Madam whatever from the French Academy, he
I can't remember her name right
Jim
now.
Dale makes her voice like Dumbledore. It is so good. It's like literally, but he literally goes Dumbledore, and it just like
That's
sparks joy.
beautiful.
It's so beautiful. That's what I thought you were
Uh
doing, and I was like, I feel so seen.
no, that's amazing. But Kurgan and his black ass fingertips, too many newspapers. I don't know. Drags Chains by the face out of the ring.
I wrote for some reason Kirkin drags Chains out like a pocketbook. Like that's his big emotional support purse. And
That
girls, you know what I'm talking about. That big old purse. He just
Chains is like 6'7" or something absurd.
but
Like,
also, what are you doing with him? Where are we going?
right. And like that's not a crime. That's I'm sorry. We just witnessed like a
Um,
kidnapping.
a literal kidnapping face first.
Right.
Just
No, absolutely. There's nothing good that is on the other side of wherever they're going. All
no,
right?
truly, because
Like
that
it
is it's like
like he's dragging him down to the dungeon. He's getting chained next to a wall where
Chains is
some
getting chained up.
78-year-old woman has been there for like 45 years. Yeah, it's weird.
It's Aladdin. It's Aladdin when he
Oh.
gets put there, and there's that old. Is it the that old person right in the thing? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's what's gonna
Wow.
happen to Chains.
Savage. Well, but I guess,
Well,
well, how much time do you want me to spend on chains?
no, I'm not kidding. I because
No,
again, I wrote for what, by the way, this match,
no,
whatever.
honestly,
He grabbed, but Kurgan grabbed his purse, Chains, and left.
no, fully. And then that takes us, into Vince leading like his little squadron of officers, like to come like arrest Stone Cold Steve
He's
Austin, and we're
right
like, uh,
here.
okay. And then we cut back to the ring, to Tennessee Lee, of course. And Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett is once again, the horseback is
Is
here.
this is the first time I was like, is the horse on the rider? Do you guys
Like,
know what I'm talking about? Like when a celebrity goes to, or a performer goes to a venue and they have like their list of things that they like, I want. So I literally go, this is Jeff Jarrett's rider. It's like tortilla chips, hint of lime, mild salsa, bag of M&Ms because it is the candy of the millennium,
mm,
bottled water, tequila and limes, horse.
right.
What are
And
you?
I'm just more mystified that following the like WWF like tour trucks is just some guy in a pickup truck and like that cage thing that just like
The horse
wheels
trailer.
horse. Yeah, the
The
horse
horse
trailer.
trailer.
Like
But
it's just following the WWE tour around. Like it's just giving extra carny.
because yes, but which I'm into. I'm into the fantasy, but I also think it's a different horse every time because the one
Is
horse
it?
was white, this one was brown.
Oh, I
So I'm
didn't
like, are
even
they just getting
I
a regional horse, like a horse?
probably
But
honestly.
who
That
is
makes more sense than a horse traveling from city to
well,
city.
because I think I had originally thought he was traveling with the horse, and you had said maybe they just get it regionally,
Mm.
but I'm like. also though, how do you have a horse that knows not to react? I guess you get like a true honest to God performer horse that knows not to react to the crowd. Like,
I
I don't
guess,
know.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just it's just
You get
so
one from the rodeo.
I and it's like you think I always think like I might like the spectacle of this. Like you would think I'd be into this and I'm just not. Like I'm
No, because it
WrestleMania is one thing you want to bring the horse out, but this like
sure. No, it's because it's tacky. It's because it's tacky and I hate you.
yeah, and
Like,
like and all let me say this too. Undertaker does the light blackout and that works. Now suddenly all these girls want to do the fucking light blackout. Jeff Jarrett, you have no business blacking out the arena. Like for what? So you can glow with like give it up, Delicious. It's just not you can't do that. Like Kane, you can do that. That's fine. But like everyone else who tries to do this, girl,
insane.
that's not you.
No.
That's not you.
So Jeff Jarrett does his entrance, and it's essentially just ain't I great for like 5 minutes. Tennessee Lee joins the commentary team. He's asked about Stone Cold Steve Austin, and his solution to that problem is to kill him.
Murdering him,
Right. He
by the
said
way.
something about like burying him in the basement,
No,
essentially.
he said
He's going to jail. He needs to be buried underneath the
under
jail.
the jail. He goes, you know, you guys want to send him to jail. I'd bury him under the jail. You know what I mean? And they were like, murder?
Sure.
You
Right.
mean killing him for a stunner? That's his job. That's
No,
his job.
literally.
What are we talking about? Like it's just it's crazy. Like
Mm,
the there was like
wild.
whatever. I mean, whatever. And I was like, Tennessee Lee, shut up. I
Yeah.
literally said he does a lot of talking for someone who has nothing to say.
Yeah, ain't that a man though? And
Ooh,
so no, but seriously though, this match is like it's fine. I wish we could have seen more of Aguila doing his thing.
I love him.
Yeah, no, same. He's so
Love.
flippy. He's so like, and he's 19 years old. So great. But this is just a match for Jeff Jarrett to go over and win.
And it's
Um, And the thing is just
whatever.
like you know how I'm just like indifference is the like the killer of a wrestler. He goes in like to put on the like figure four and it is just like crickets, bitch. Like it is nobody's making a sound. And this is the same crowd that was not losing their minds. Both booing for Vince and cheering for Stone Cold Steve Austin. These
Rupturing
people
their
were
larynxes.
losing it. Like it's not like
Yeah.
they're not into it. They're just not into you. Like
Baby. And honestly, and I'm not, again, I am new to wrestling. Hashtag new to wrestling. That figure four was booty cheeks. And I know it's not Aguila's fault. Like, I don't know. It just didn't even look good. Like, I was just like,
it
it's
was all yeah.
mid.
Yeah. Because it
Sorry.
was like an awkward transition, like there was like a I don't know, an awkward like missed dive into the figure four. It was
It was
whatever.
messy. It was messy boots. I don't
It
know.
was
And I
messy.
literally I wrote Jeff wins, which is stupid.
LOL. Like
But then I
where
was
are we
like,
building momentum to is the question I have. Like where does this go?
but then I was like, because Steve Blackman apparently agrees that Jeff Jarrett winning is stupid because then he just like comes out and starts
Well, because
being
he also got like he lost his first match because of Tennessee Lee. So
so stupid. I would have gone right to commentary and punched him right in the face. He was
right.
exposed, vulnerable, but
Mm.
he went for Jeff
Yeah,
Jarrett, which
but
is
Steve
also as
Blackman's
good.
like a fighter, you know?
I know. I love him. Y'all hate to
Um,
see it, but I love
yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, listen, get your pound of flesh. Absolutely. Love to see it.
Oh, I love what
Uh
I love when the girls get their pound of flesh.
I love it. So
Me when the girls get their pound of flesh.
that's insane. So we cut to a backstage segment again. It is Stone Cold Steve Austin actually getting arrested. Like legitimately getting arrested.
Which, guess what? Hot.
Great.
Sorry. Sorry.
Because he
It's
tackles
hot.
Vince into like some lockers as on his way out. And he's like, oh, like basically just like cursing um Vince's name, and like as soon as he gets out, like it's basically it's on site, all that jazz. And we love to see it, honestly. I think it's
Guess
I think it's fantastic. Um
sorry. I love it. I love
Right.
it. I love to watch a man spitting and fighting while he's getting arrested, and I'm like, "Don't worry, babe. I'll
And
get the bail." Like, I'm
and just
sorry.
even just like what a wild concept to have your brand new champion just like arrested. Like what a way to start like a you know what I mean? Like this is a new era. So
It's so amazing.
and
Like,
it's even more unhinged.
less than 24 hours after winning the belt against Shawn Michaels, also, by the
Hmm.
way, like to get arrested, which, by the way, we didn't even talk about that booty cheek cop car that pulled up. That was
Oh, please
definitely
do.
not a
Please
cop
do.
car. When I tell you it was Peepaw's Buick with a Mike from
Yes.
Party City in the front window, and four like Party City cops came out. I was like, girl, not one of those people are a police officer.
No,
There
you
is
couldn't even call that a
no
paddy
way.
wagon.
Not, no, you could not. It was Grandpa's Buick that probably smells like cologne and cigars. It's probably delightful, actually. And they borrowed it, and it probably needs an oil change. And he said, make sure you fill up the tank on your way back.
Ugh,
It was
mess.
so, and the way that also too, when they take Stone Cold out, I go, you're telling
Oh,
me four cops arrived in one vehicle? They carpooled to the arrest. They carpooled to the gig.
right.
Okay.
And there's no like four of them like got in the car with him to like drive off and you're like, "Girl,
There,
that's crazy."
the way it was like, girl, whose car is this? It was like giving Earl's car, like the referee Earl's car. I
You
was
could
like,
have even like left some cops there. Like, you know what I mean?
baby, I'm not
They could have
kidding.
like pretended to like, be interviewing people or
Mm.
interviewing Vince, talk, you know what I mean? The two of them could have driven off. Like, I don't know.
It was
Be-
so silly. But
It's so
yeah, I'm
silly.
sorry. I literally wrote, I was like, Stone Cold actually gets arrested, which I'm sorry. It's cunt and whatever. And whatever. I'm
Whatever.
sorry. I like it.
No,
And the people do too.
absolutely. So Vince comes back out, and he addresses the crowd as much as they will let him. He's like, I owe you an explanation. He's like, I didn't want to have to do that, but Austin made his choice, and damn it, I made mine. And then like throws the mic like he
Honey,
did something there.
the drama. And he said Austin could use some cooling off time. So we put him in the cell. We put him in the lockbox for the night, girl.
Yeah,
That's
nothing.
crazy. It's giving 5150. Like, what do we do? Like,
I
committed
was like,
against his will.
really? Because if I were to get like unjustly locked up, like the only thing I'm thinking of is how I was unjustly locked up. Like that's it. Like
You're so goofy.
I'm not gonna like be like, like some time has passed, so like we're good now.
Like,
Like,
send me home if I need some cooling off time, not to jail
yeah, that's
in
yeah,
Albany.
crazy,
Girl, what do you
crazy
mean?
work.
Who's coming to get me? Like,
Mm,
what is that? I don't know. It was just so psycho, like so such
mm,
a weird thing to say. Damn it, I made mine. All he
yeah,
did was give you a stunner. Stand up,
right. You're fine.
go change
Um,
your panties,
and
and
move on.
grow up. Like,
Get it
so
get it
crazy,
together. So
goofy.
next we have a hard shift into the Nation of Domination. We have a backstage interview. The Rock basically takes over. We got to know your role, shut your mouth.
Yep.
And then he goes and just like kisses Farouk's ass for like the remainder of the promo where he's like, you have opened my eyes. I can guarantee you by the end of this match, the nation will never be stronger. And which there you go. There's
I
your
literally wrote,
foreshadowing.
I go, and somebody's getting fired, and
No,
I bet his name starts with the F and ends with a Rook. Like,
no,
I was like, when they
1000%.
start giving you the exit speech, you've changed my life. I've learned so much from you. It's
Girl, they're
past tense.
eulogizing you, babe.
Eulogi when they, I'm not kidding. When a job starts telling you what an amazing job you're doing and they've learned past tense so much from you, girls start putting your resume out there. It's over for you, baby. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
done, it's a wrap, it's clipped.
Right, 100%. They view you as squeezed.
Squeezed. No juice left in that lemon, girl. You got to get out of there, girl.
Oh, so Let's get into this match. It is The Rock teaming up with Farouk, taking on Ken Shamrock and Steve Blackman. We love to see it. We love the combo. We love that that's a thing.
Damn.
The Rock makes a huge stink about starting the match.
He pissed me off
He's
bad.
so annoying about it. He's like, "No, I got it. Let me handle this." Like, because it's Ken Shamrock in the ring, so he wants to get his pound of flesh. After he was just brutalized by Ken Shamrock to the point where the referee had to reverse uh Ken Shamrock winning the Intercontinental Championship because of the heinous actions after the match. Heinous,
He knows.
generously. So he makes a big stink of starting the match and then immediately tags Farouk back in. Drama.
I and literally we're watching and I'm getting so irate. And Xavier's
Mm.
like, it's working. You hate him. And I was like, girl, I do. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, the way he like I waxed poetic about needing to get into that ring to fight Ken Shamrock to walk in there for 13.13 seconds and tag Farouk. And Farouk was literally like, girl, what? Like, we could have just like skipped all the bullshit. Oh God. He drives me crazy. He drives me so crazy.
No, we
Because he's
love
so
to.
good at it. Piss
Hmm.
me off. Piss me off.
Farouk in this match is throwing Steve Blackman, like throwing him for his
He
life.
can I
Like he was
say
like playing shot put or
I
something.
Farouk was like, this is the past few times I've seen him, like this is some of the best wrestling he's ever done.
Mm.
Like, because even in that match where The Rock comes out and gives him the chair shot, like quote unquote
Oh
accidentally on
yeah, he
purpose,
was like
he was
tearing it
cutting
up.
it up, girl. I was like, oh my God, hey Farouk, what's up? Like, because we really don't get that much of him anymore. And this match, that one suplex was the
Oh,
suplex to end all suplexes. That shit
yes,
scared
bitch.
me. Like, it
Yeah.
was so insane. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Farouk clocked in today. He is Mr. Wrestler. Like, so wild.
No, 1000%. 1000%. Yeah, he was absolutely throwing them bitches up, down, and sideways. The Rock's playing games with Farouk on like the apron. He's like, oh, like going in for the tag, and then he goes and like just moves his hand up so that Farouk can't reach him, and then he eventually is just like, you know what, actually never mind, and turns his back on Farouk, much like Farouk did to him when Ken Shamrock uh
Yeah, well,
had his. I'm not saying The Rock didn't deserve it, but this is the kind of
the pay, but yeah, it
the
makes
turnabout is
sense.
fair play. This is the story. Uh,
Yes.
so um, he leaves Farouk high and dry.
Please.
Sorry, I it was like, where was I? I was trying to read and speak at the same time.
I
He
liked
leaves,
it.
and Farouk is quickly finished after that point. Shamrock wins. Farouk grabs the mic because he's big piss. And he's like, oh, if you're all into fashion, this, that, and the other, why don't you wear this ass whooping I'm about to give you? And he calls out The Rock, and The
I
Rock comes out actually, and we're like, okay, you'd think like if I left, like I'm not coming back. Like if I listen,
I
I've
was
quit many a
shocked.
job, I've never gone back. Like I'm not going back for what?
Once I walk out that door,
You ain't seeing me no more.
you're
That's
not
that's
seeing
how
me no
that goes.
more.
um, so absolute insanity that he actually walked back out. Um,
My sister would do that.
yeah.
Stephanie, yeah, love you,
Mm,
girl.
y-
But she always has to have the last word. And so we used to, sorry, this is such a tangent, but we used to joke when we were younger, like my parents and I would be sitting at the table and Stephanie and my parents would be fighting and she would say something and storm out and then we'd see how far she would get and then my dad would be like, "Yeah, whatever, Steph." And we'd hear her start stomping back cuz she always had to have the last word.
I
And
love
so I
that.
could see if The Rock was, I wonder if they're the same sign, but I know obviously this is part of the story and it's not real,
Right.
not real, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
But it's like
Hmm.
there are some people who need to get that last word. You and I are not those people. I said what I said by leaving,
Right.
but
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
will come back if you're like she's the type that would come back if you're hooting and hollering and she wants to holler and hoot louder.
Right. Right, right, right. So The Rock is the type. He comes out and Farouk and The Rock start brawling, brawling, brawling. But we're like, oh, here it is. It is finally time.
It's
Uh,
I've been edged for 2 years.
yeah. The officials try to break it up. Nothing. Like they can't do it. Like or like they eventually do it, but it's like chaos to get there.
Hmm.
The Rock is on the outside of the ring, like he's walking away, and Farouk calls him out again. He's like, "No, no, it's not happening like that. Like, get your ass back in here." And while that's happening, Farouk is in the ring with the other members of the nation. So The Rock is like storming up the ring apron when all of a sudden all of the members of the nation start beating up on Farouk, turning on him, ousting him as the leader. And that's when The Rock, of course, slithers in, hits Farouk with the rock bottom, which is it is actually called, I think, for the first time in this episode.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And The Rock calls himself the ruler of the nation.
I must have been really in my feels about this yesterday because, obviously Miss Eddie was working and I
Mhm.
literally just wrote, I go, NOD jumps Farouk. And then I put an arrow, a tragic betrayal.
Tragic betrayal.
And you know what? You want to know something? And I don't know where this came from because obviously, like, Farouk's never been my favorite. I knew that this was coming eventually. Like, it's
Right.
been coming, whatever. I got like, weirdly really upset for him. I was like, he built this shit from the ground up, girl. Like, he came in here, he made this organization, he like got this shit together. And to be the takedown from the inside. But then I was like, it's that I literally got so like not like Freudian about it, but like philosophical about it, where I was like, but he wasn't a good leader, and you have to take out like a leader, even though they're like a good person if they're not leading you, right? Like I went to so many layers about this, but I
Right.
was like,
Right, right, right.
oh God, poor Farouk built like literally the foundation upon which this stood, but the foundation was crumbling, girl. We had to get you out of there. And I'm sorry it had to happen like this with the humiliation. And I'll never forget that picture. Pissed me off. Everyone got Rolexes
Oh
or
my God.
whatever. But I mean, it had to happen. And I'm glad the final domino has finally fallen because we need something new, beach. We need something new.
Yeah, speaking of which, from one faction to
To
the
the
next,
next.
we have what's new with Degeneration X. It is a
Wild.
promo from Triple H. He comes out, he's like, a lot can happen in 24 hours. And this is basically how they explain the rift and the reason why Shawn Michaels is no longer with Degeneration X on screen anyway. So basically, he goes, so let's start with Mike Tyson. And he's like, I asked on numerous occasions, like, are you sure you got this? Like, he's with us, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And he's like, what I got in response was, I got it covered. Don't worry about it. I make the decisions. And then he goes on to say that Sean dropped the ball, and now the ball is in my court. Um, so Triple
Crowd
H,
was very split on this, by the way.
yeah,
Like they were really confused as to what to make of this because it's like you kind of agree and you get it, but it's Shawn Michaels, girl. Like
right,
they were really confused, like
yeah,
very confused.
because this is very much like it is like a result of an injury. It's like one of those things where you have to pivot and you have to pivot now.
Yeah.
And this
They took a
was
big swing.
and this was Hunter's time to prove himself. Like this is like he puts up.
No, so true. And he literally said, like, when you've been eating the shit sandwich for 2 years, and I went like,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
when he brings it up. I love when he names the quiet
No,
part. I'm
no,
like, oop,
100%.
hot.
So Triple H is the new de facto leader of Degeneration X. And then he goes on to talk about like, oh, well, like when you need an army, like you start, where do you like start? You look to your friends, you look to your blood, you look to your clique, in a reference to the clique, which, for those of you who do not know, is Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Sean Waltman, aka the 123 Kid, aka Six, aka X-Pac. So that's a lot of AKAs.
Mm.
But uh speaking of X-Pac, he makes his grand return, marking the first wrestler to go from the WWF to the WCW back to the WWF. So,
Whoa. And
hello.
I will say this because okay. When he first came out, again, crowd was like very unsure, like not sure what to make of this. And then his little speech, they were wiling out. It was wiling out with Nick Cannon, girl.
Well, Cornette calls it a shoot later on commentary,
Well,
meaning
it
he was probably
certainly
saying
was.
things he shouldn't
Wasn't
have.
supposed to.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So X-Pac grabs the microphone. He immediately calls out Hulk Hogan, because for something Hulk Hogan said about him in an interview, saying that he couldn't cut the mustard. And then he goes on to say that Hulk Hogan better not stop short, or Eric Bischoff will go so far up your ass you'll know what you had for dinner. And you're like, damn, and not know,
And not no well
not know.
he immediately won me over because you guys, if you're not new here, know exactly how I feel.
Right.
And I don't know, I'm so well, continue. Sorry. It was such a crazy, but I was like, well, you got me. I'm in.
No, literally. And then he goes on to name Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and say that they would be right there in Degeneration X if they weren't being held hostage by the WCW. On this is a live microphone. Crazy talk.
Girl. And again, it's like we're breaking the fourth wall, we're breaking kayfabe, where it's like there's contracts, there's like backhanded deals and weird, like it's just like when things like that happen, I eat that up because I'm just like,
Hmm.
ooh, he's saying the quiet part out loud.
No.
Ugh. Like I just love I love it.
Yeah. So that is X-Pac joining the D-Generation X. So as of right now, it is Triple H, X-Pac, and China.
How do we feel about, because I feel like I know nothing about him, and I guess like I'll formulate an opinion as we go, but like I don't know, like
I love this iteration of DX. I think that's so
okay.
fun. It's different, but it's so fun.
Because he really kind of won me over, and he is like I was joking with Xavier today. I was watching. Well, I was like, well, he is kind of my type, which is a scrawny white man with long hair. Like I don't know what that does. It does something
He's
to me.
he's great. He's like a really good athlete, very much in the light heavyweight division.
He looks like so
Yeah.
lean,
Hmm.
but
He
I was
is.
like, the mic skills are obviously there
Right.
because it wasn't weird. Like yes, it was a shoot, so it was crazy, and you're just enamored anyway because you're like, whoa, he's talking about the real shit.
Hmm.
But the shoot was good. I mean, he came out like crazy energy. Like, I
Right.
don't know. It seemed interesting. And again, I feel like what I was gonna say before was that if you're going to, this was a great move in terms of like, okay, so Shawn Michaels is gone. We need somebody else in DX that like, it's like a scandal almost that he's come back from WCW.
Right.
He is a familiar face. It's not like people don't know who he is. He does have a history with Triple H. I mean,
But
this
it's
is
like
like
it's very 50-50
kind
because a lot of new fans have come back to the WWF who might have missed him the first time. So like some people know who he is.
yeah.
That's why I think he was so like mixed on the reaction.
Because I didn't know who he was. And so I was like, what the like, okay. And but immediately won me over. I mean, I
Right.
was like, whoa, okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't love the name X-Pac because is it supposed to be like Tupac? Like with the bandana? Like, is that the gig?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Because it feels that way. But I was like, I don't love the name, but sure. Like
Right.
I'm here for it anyway. And like I'm interested. I'm really
Hmm.
interested to see. He got me together, girl. And that shoot
A
was fierce.
Amen. And so that takes us into hello, ladies. Val Venis. Okay, you will eventually learn to love this man. I promise. It's heinous. The character itself is heinous, and there is
I
no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The character he is a porn star, and he also wrestles.
And
That's
here's the
it.
thing. Do I love porn stars? Certainly I do. Ethical porn consumption is very important. But it just was like, because we were watching and I was like, it's still going. Like it was
Yeah. So
so
okay.
long.
So let's paint the picture for the people at home if they have not seen it. So
You
it
guys must see
is
this. You guys simply must Google Val
so
Venis first promo
right.
introduction to WWE or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
So literally it's like you hear it before you see it. It is Val Venus watching one of his own films. So there's literally just like a porno
porn.
playing in the back, just playing in the back of this whole promo the whole time. It doesn't stop. It just okay. So first of all, watching your own wild. He goes on to say he's the real deal, all natural. And then says something to the effect of when I penetrate the WWF, all will squeal in delight. And that was
But
horrible.
and that wasn't like it I kept going like how can he still find new ways to say the same thing? Like it was like shocking. Like
Right.
but in a not in a bad way. I was just like and
In a
also
wild way. Just like what a
Val
character.
and I will say Val Venus as in like the goddess of love, but it's spelled Venus as in penis. I was like, okay, marketing team. But it was just
It's
like,
horrible, but it's so funny.
it's horrible. It's so gut bucket rotted. It is so rotted, girl. And he's just laying in a bed in like satin sheets and
Girl,
pillows.
this is where we're going.
I
I will
know
have you
because we
know.
still didn't get to the pimp guy who just like pays
The
his like
Godfather?
yeah, I know that's coming. But yeah, Val Venus, it was literally like 3 minutes long of him saying every single euphemism for penetrating like every single one I've ever heard in my life to the point where I kept looking at Xavier and going, it's still happening. He's still
Yeah.
talking. It's still going. I feel like I've lived in this promo for 10 years and I don't know. I feel like I'm in that movie Palm Springs. It's like, how do I get out? Like I don't know what's happening. My whole life is Val Venus now forever.
You're welcome.
It was it was so wild.
Hello,
Shocking.
ladies.
It went from woo DX, wow, what a shoot on Eric Bishop, blah, 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 and then suddenly it was just like porn.
Yo, for
And I
real.
was like, whoa,
Right,
whoa,
right.
why?
Insane. Absolute insanity. So that
But
is going to
I
go
can't wait to
ahead.
see him wrestle because is he like wearing a packer? Like what's going on? Like I guess I'll see. Don't tell
You'll see.
me.
You'll see.
I'm
Yeah.
so
I would never
terrified.
ruin that for you. Next we have Taka Michinoku taking on Mark Miro with Sable. Sable looks amazing, obviously,
The
duh. Um,
boo.
but before this match can even begin, poor Taka has to stand here and listen to this nonsense.
My poor boy Taka.
Luna comes out scratching and graveling her way through her rematch request, which was awkward as fuck.
It was so weird.
The way,
Girl.
yeah, it was weird. She's like, I want a rematch. Sable was like, yeah, duh, got it. Sick. She's like,
She's
I
like,
want a
okay,
special match. Sable's like, no, okay, don't
fine.
care. And then she's like, I'll tell you about it anyway. And then she's like, it's an evening gown match, which again, we're opening the floodgates, guys. Here we are. The Attitude Era is in full force. Evening gown match, much like a tuxedo match, if you have seen them previously. The object of the match is to strip your opponent down to their skivvies, in an effort to humiliate them. That is the winner. That is the loser. Um,
It's
the crowd goes absolutely apeshit
it's disgusting.
because it's.
Luna's like, I'm gonna strip you down. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
Yes, here we
And
are.
whatever. You know what? Whatever.
I'm so sorry.
Whatever.
Here we
I
are.
literally just wrote truly wild times.
Truly wild times.
First of all, I'm gonna say something really mean and I don't mean it. Maybe I do. I don't want to see Luna in an evening gown. I don't want to see that.
I just wanted her to do the fun rave skirts. I enjoyed that.
Just yeah, girl, stick to your little ramen noodle hair extensions and do what you do. I don't know what's happening here. Evening gown matches.
Yeah, here we are.
Ugh.
The crowd goes nuts. Luna's like, "Be there, slut." I don't know why she had any doubts.
Be
Um,
there, slut. She
yeah,
literally sounds like a witch. Like, what did we say about her yesterday? We said she's literally like the witch. I don't know. We were said something where she was like a little forest witch or something where she's like,
Mm,
be there, slut.
like yeah,
Like,
she sounds like in the Wizard of Oz, like after they throw the water on her, you know? But
yeah.
that's just like how she stays.
Yeah. I want
Yeah.
to know like what is her vocal status at this time? Like did she just shred every single vocal cord she had and like never spoke again?
I who knows, but
Survey
maybe
says likely.
it's like one of those situations where it's like maybe your face will stay like that. Like maybe your throat will stay like that. I don't know. Um so this match is just very, very brief. Um Sable is actually admonishing the referee for not coming down on Mark Miro while he was like trying to cheat. But while that's happening, he cheats more and low blows Taka, hits the
Wild.
TKO, and then picks up the victory. So,
How dare you do that to Taka Michinoku, by the way, who is a sweet angel sent from the Lord, if I believed in such a thing.
yeah, and he's really getting the short end of the stick this evening because some three randos come out and
Oh
just start
yeah.
wailing on him, leaving him just like beat.
I
Uh,
legitimately thought three fans jumped the barricade. Like they really fooled me because I was like, who
because
are
they were
these
just like
people?
in very normal clothes,
They
very
were in their
civvies.
civvies, yeah. They were in their civilian clothes, girl. And I was like, who are these people?
No, 1000%. Speaking of,
Who are these people?
yeah, this next one is so it's the Headbangers and the Midnight Express for the NWA Tag Team Championship. This match was just so random, just
Girl.
so random. Because why have them win this to just win like to just to lose them in such a like lackluster fashion?
It's so
We
stupid.
have um like MMA fighter slash wrestler Dan Severn just like at ringside and watching. Like, okay, why are you here? This is very random. Apparently, he's the NWA World Champion now. Okay,
Right.
so he's with Cornette. The Midnight Express get the upper hand early. We're still trying to like buy this tag team as a tag team. Um, Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's wild because we see the New Age Outlaws later. And I'm like,
Right.
isn't it wild that Billy Gunn comes back from his like near paralytic event and does something so fierce as the New Age Outlaws, and then here comes Bart with whatever this is. I'm
Right.
like, Bart, I need you to have some sort of like renaissance, like personality renaissance. I just feel like we have to dig deeper. What is this?
What is this? Is
Like, I don't know, did the
truly
did the near like death experience like really alter Billy in such well, you know what? I will say his initial comeback was Rockabilly, and that was unforgivable and cursed.
right.
But Bart, like, sweetie,
Rockabilly was wild.
Rockabilly was one of the worst things that ever happened to me. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but like that shit really pissed me off, and I still think about it.
Mm.
And I'm so
Well,
glad we're free
because
from
you know
those
what they did?
shackles.
You know what they did? They just gave it back to Jeff Jarrett. That's all this is is they
Ew.
just took Jeff Jarrett's old gimmick, gave it to Billy Gunn in Rockabilly, and now that he's not Rockabilly anymore, they just gave it back to Jeff Jarrett.
And I hate it no matter who does it. Boop. Like I no matter
He's a
who
little
does
less
it,
sing-songy now,
shut
but
up.
like is I'm sorry, your clothes are sing-songy enough. So
Get that horse out of here, girl. I don't know. But I'm just like Billy Gunn is out here doing the do. Like he's out here doing something so fun and interesting. And then like I just need Bart to like be freed from the shackles of like whatever this is. And
no.
honestly, Bob Holly, you don't even, I'm so mad at you because you really had me. I was such a fan for no reason. Let's be real. No reason at
It's
all.
okay. You'll come around again, I promise. I promise.
Okay. All right. I'll take it.
Or
Hate this.
we just have to get through. This is just growing pains for Bob Holly. Um,
Bless. Thank God. Because I love Bob. I
yeah,
love Mr. Bob Holly.
no, he comes out of this,
Better.
yeah, bigger, badder, stronger.
Thank
Um,
God. Free my
so,
dog.
um, I love this. So, like, the Midnight Express win with the rocket launcher. Dan Severn then proceeds to beat up the Headbangers single-handedly. And while we're like in the hubbub of like the after that match, Steve Austin uses his one phone call
This
from
is so
jail
amazing. This is so amazing.
and calls into Monday Night Raw, and he goes I bet you thought I was gonna call like someone to come help me. No, I called you. I need you to make sure that Vince is listening. Next week I'm gonna show him how pissed off I actually am. And you're like, oh, here we go. I love it. I love the use of your one
Petty.
phone call to
Petty.
fucking call into the man that had you arrested and say,
I
I'm
got your number,
coming.
hussy.
I'm
I
coming
got
for
your
your
number,
neck.
hussy.
I love it. I love it.
I love it. I love it. I use my one call to tell you to go f- yourself. Like,
No,
hang up. I'll stay here. Whatever. I mean, I'll stay in the tank. It's so beautiful.
no,
It's
I love it.
beautiful. I love to watch people do petty, but in a level that I couldn't conceive for myself.
Mm.
It's, you know what I mean? Like it's great to watch a master work so you can like thank you sensei. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh
It's
yes, 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 yes,
beautiful.
yes, yes, yes,
It's
yes.
teachable. It's fabulous. It's amazing.
No, absolutely. We love to see it. So while they are getting the ring set up for our main event, which is a steel cage match, Kane comes out with Paul Bearer, and obviously, if you watched WrestleMania 14 after the absolute banger that was The Undertaker versus Kane and The Undertaker just barely squeaking by with the victory, this is not done, friends. This is not done.
I
Paul
mean,
Bearer
it's the
calls out The
beginning.
Undertaker. He it's wild. He says that Kane is the only person to ever kick out of the tombstone. Love to see it.
Is that
Um,
true?
I feel like Hogan did it.
I feel like somebody else did too, but literally JR goes, and that's a fact.
Yeah,
And I was like,
well, that's the thing is like JR's job is to just
I corroborate.
sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever.
So, then he addresses Taker again. He's like, Taker, you've changed deep down. Like I saw you like cowering in fear, um, and he
Mm.
essentially challenges the Undertaker to a match where he can no longer like cower anywhere is essentially like how he's trying to like frame this, and talking about like the Kane being an Inferno and all this stuff. He challenges the Undertaker to an Inferno match, because he had a dream of a ring surrounded by fire. So clearly, we have no choice but to make Paul Bearer's twisted fucking dreams a reality and give us a Inferno match at Unforgiven.
Which, first of all, the name Unforgiven is like, first of all, it's a perfume that they spray at Macy's. They're like Sean Paul's Unforgiven or like whatever.
1000%.
Which
That's
actually
crazy. Shut
he
up, Paul.
might he what that what sorry. He actually might have. I think that's why I'm thinking that. I think he does have a fragrance called like Unforgiven or Unforgivable or something. Or is it Sean John? I don't remember. There is some, which if it's Sean John, girl, don't girl, I rebuke it. But like I because isn't that Diddy's brand? Ugh. Okay. Anyway, I curse it. Goodbye. Um, but I said Paul Bear having prophetic dreams and then making everybody do it. I don't know, kind of sounds like me.
That's great.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, but I
No,
do hate that player.
absolutely.
It's so drama. It's like because at first I was like, "Girl, what are you talking about? Shut up!" Like, but I have a bias against Paul. I hate him. So, and I always will. So, But this, first of all, he stands like he has this thing where he like stands sideways and then he goes like, I da da da. Like he just
Yeah.
has this
Hmm.
thing, and then Kane just stands menacingly in the corner,
Right.
with that like this and that eye, like
Making sure you get the glint.
he's serving face without having a face. Like he is literally in
Right.
that mask like this, like
Kane smized.
he literally did this, like the
No.
like
So Vogue.
with the concave like
Mm. Yeah. Yeah,
giving.
absolutely giving cunt.
And no, 24/7, and not a single word spoken. I love it. But I'm kind of, it's like we're giving into the mystical because we must. Like there's lightning, there's fire, there's flames, there's whatever. Now we're having prophetic dreams we need to make a reality. Like, okay,
And it's great.
whatever.
No, I love it.
Sure, I'm clocked in. Inferno
It
match. Love the
and
word
it's
inferno.
great. And it's great. The visuals on it are insane. The match
Can't
is
wait.
wild.
I love the
Um
name. The
and
Inferno match at Unforgiven.
I
It's
will
just
f- I will have us watch like an interview or something. I'll find something of them discussing that match because it's crazy.
And
Um
I've restrained myself from watching a lot of those because I know that at one point the man, and I don't know his actual name, but Kane, the man,
Glenn
Gl-
Jacobs.
Glenn. Hi, Glenn.
Mayor Glenn
Um, I
Jacobs.
know you're a huge fan. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm a huge fan of you. But I know there's an episode where he goes on Undertaker's podcast and they talk. I have never watched it because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna be privy, but like a little tidbit of just like the match, I would love to see.
Yeah, do the
Thank you.
sifting for
Because
you.
I love when things shock me and I like
Hmm.
don't want to lose that because it's so fun.
No, absolutely. So next, that is going to be our main event. So it is a cage match between Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie and the New Age Outlaws for the tag team championships. The tag team championships have been basically neither of them are the title holder because at WrestleMania, Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie put the New Age Outlaws in a dumpster, but it wasn't the correct dumpster.
And did I not say that, by
You
the
did,
way?
but the referee called it. So, like, it's the
Like,
referee's discretion as far as I'm concerned.
I'm not kidding. And like, we all need to like realign on like what we need more communication, I guess. Like, I don't know. Cause I literally was like, but can they do that? And they were like, yes, they can. And I was like, all right.
Sounds
And
good.
here we are a week later doing what we do. And that's that
Right.
bullshit.
Absolutely. Um, Terry Funk has the world's largest bruise on his ass and like
Bruh.
lower back. Poor
It looks
guy.
like road rash. Like it looks
It's
sinister.
brutal. Um,
But
uh,
Jerry says some weird shit about it. He goes like, it's actually a hickey from Cactus Jack or something. And we were like,
yeah, that's wild. I was like, it's his whole ass cheek.
unless he unhinged his jaw like an anaconda and was like, like,
Like Hail the Platypus.
yeah, something like, like,
Crazy.
like, Dementor sucked his butt cheek, like,
That's
like,
horrible.
like, I don't know,
Oh.
but okay, Jerry, I'm sorry you were thinking whatever nasty thoughts you were thinking.
No, 1000%. I do like the Jerry line on commentary where he's like, they put him in the wrong dumpster. They're idiots. And you're like, okay. You're like, all right.
We put you in the wrong dumpster, girl. I don't know.
Funk is then handcuffed to the cage and like handcuffed and like hung up by the neck.
He had like
Uh,
a chain like hung around his
right.
neck. Yeah, it wasn't good.
Brutal. Cactus hits the double DDT, and it's not long for our dear friends Cactus and Chainsaw because all of DX come out. They brain Cactus with a chair, spike pile driver on the chair. The New Age Outlaws are the new members of D-Generation X. Yeah.
Uh,
I love it because I know where this goes,
okay,
but
so
it's great. It's a great fit.
okay, it is. And the thing is, I think I knew this was coming. I just didn't think it was coming today because or this episode because I feel like I knew that they eventually joined and I had an inkling. I think we talked about it before. Like I had an inkling that they team up at some point because they've already done some things together. And like I remember when Cactus Jack and Chainsaw originally went over in the dumpster, and DX is the one that came out and was like, "It's premiere television. Give them what they want." I was like, "There's something here. Like, there's a link up."
Mhm.
Like, I knew it eventually was going to happen. I just, for some reason, in this episode, was not expecting because we already got X-Pac. So I was like, okay, like, and we'll acquire more dolls as we move along. And
No, big
they said
impact.
all at once.
They
And
said,
I
"This is the
guess
group, fam. This is
and
the
they
group."
have to do it because, like, I'm sorry, Shawn Michaels is a void. He's a big void, at least in this moment.
No,
Like,
it's
so
a huge void.
you have to fill it.
Yeah.
You have you have to do it. And so, and again, it really is a good fit. I mean, it really is a good fit. It's great, girl. The way we just hit full fucking send on
Yeah.
this episode, it was literally drama top to bottom. I was losing it. Again, gooped and gagged at the gig.
No, it was
Booting,
great. It
baiting.
was again the fallout of WrestleMania. Always wild, always insane. We love to see it.
I think it's honestly, it's become like one of my favorite things because obviously WrestleMania's turn. I'm not crazy, but the aftermath of WrestleMania gets me together because
Right.
it's really like drama, 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 drama.
Right, because you can really do like whatever. Sorry, when you get to WrestleMania, like you've put in time, like you
Those are the
can really.
stories.
Now it's
Yes.
just like, okay, new whiteboard.
What's gonna work? What isn't? What are we gonna do?
Where are
What
we
it
going
like
from here?
Oh, it's like all the fallout pieces from WrestleMania get like picked up and re-put together in a different
Hmm.
way. It's like mosaic. Like I don't
Right.
know. It's so and you're just like testing things out. It's so it's that kind of like raw experimental like what are we gonna do shit that
Hmm.
I just like it. Tastes
No,
good.
absolutely. So, guys, it just as a quick recap on this episode, Stone Cold Steve Austin is the new WWF champion. Was
Wild.
arrested this evening.
Less than 24 hours later.
The Rock has ousted Farouk as the new leader of the Nation of Domination.
Crazy.
Absolutely insanity. DX has reformed with the New Age Outlaws and the returning X-Pac to basically create like a DX army situation.
Wild.
And Kane and the Undertaker are set to do battle inside a burning ring of fire. So we love to see it.
It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. I can't
Yeah, I understand if
wait.
you're overwhelmed.
I'm honestly kind of happy we didn't film this immediately after because I think I would have been stupid with like shock and awe. Like I would have been like, ah, because sometimes when we record WrestleMania right after or like a pay-per-view, like
We're
the
so
Kane,
like
well, actually the Kane reveal, I think I was so enamored by the artistry of it, I was able to just like blah, 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 blah. But like
tap
sometimes
into it.
I'm like, what did I just watch? And
No,
I'm like, so I actually had like could sleep on it and think about it today. So I was like, wow, like a lot happened.
a
I'm
lot
excited.
happened.
I'm excited.
Ugh.
New DX.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Wild.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So we have,
gagged.
and it's just to just plant this in your brain. So we have a newly formed faction in DX. We have a newly formed faction in the Nation. They have pretty similar numbers. Just throwing that out there. So,
Whoa.
I'll leave that for
Whoa.
all of you.
Yeah.
This has been another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. Thank you so much for listening, watching, subscribing, wherever you happen to do that. For Kelsey, I am Xavier. We will catch you on the next one.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.